All right, hi friends, we're going to get ready to get started with some math. This week we're starting with a new chapter. We finished with our flat shapes. We talked about making bigger shapes and making new shapes yesterday with smaller shapes. Today we're going to move on to a different kind of shape, and it's actually called a geometric solid. Very fancy word for some things that we already recognize. But I know that you just watched the video with the song with all the different types of solids that we're going to be talking about over the next couple of days. And so let's just take a look, okay? This is called a sphere, right? It's a pretty fancy word for a ball. It has no sides, no flat sides or anything like that. So it's called a sphere, okay? The other one we're going to look at this week is called a cube. Very good, a cube. Now if you look at a cube, the thing that's its flat side is called its face. And if I look at the face of this solid, what is its face shape? I always say if I took this, dipped it into paint and stuck it onto the paper, what shape would I see? Very good, I would see a square. So a cube's face, our face is an oval. A cube's face is actually a square. The flat side is called its face, and the cube's face is actually a square. Very good. So the cube has all these corners and sides and things like that, okay? If I take a look, this is they talked about it. This is a cone, right? I always say, think about an ice cream cone, right? Because that's exactly what that looks like. And if I take a sphere and put it right on top, what do we have? An ice cream cone, exactly. If I take a look at a cone, okay, it has a pointy end. A cone does have a face. It does have that flat side. Interestingly enough, a cone's face is a circle. Very good. I always say, take it, dip it in paint, put it on a piece of paper, and it's going to make a circle. Very good, okay? The other shape, or solid, I should say, that we're going to talk about this week is called a cylinder. A cylinder. It looks like a can, right? A can of vegetables, a can of soda. Okay, it's called a cylinder. Now, a cylinder has a flat spot as well. It has a face. Its face is a circle. Very good. Dip it in paint, put it on paper, and the shape is going to be a circle. Very good. So a cylinder's face is a circle. A cone's face is a circle. A cube's face is a square. And a sphere has no face because it doesn't have a flat side. Very good. In order to have a face, your solid has to have a flat side. These flat sides are going to be very important later this week when we do some more work with our solids, okay? All right, but today what I want you to do is we're going to focus on these two solids right now. We're going to focus on the sphere and we're going to focus on our cube. Very good. All right. What I want you to do is I'm going to send you on a little hunt in your house. You're going to pause me. You're going to go around the house and find two things for me, and then you're going to come back and we're going to work together, okay? So your first job is to walk around your house and find an object that is shaped like a sphere, okay? Your second object you are to find is an object that is shaped like a cube, okay? So before you pause, I'm going to take you on a little tour of my house first, and we're going to look around, okay? So the first thing I'm going to look for is I'm going to look for a sphere. Well, I think the kitchen might be a really good place to find something shaped like a sphere because I'm thinking of all these different things I know of food-wise that are shaped like a sphere, which is shaped like a ball. So I'm going to go over and I'm going to go over to where we have all of our fruit because I think I'm going to be able to very easily find something shaped like a sphere in our fruit bowls. I'm going to look around. We like a lot of fruit and vegetables in our house. We really do. I'm going to look and you know what? Did I find a sphere? I did. I found an orange, and it's definitely shaped like a sphere. I'm going to take it over, and I'm going to just match it up next to my sphere that I have over here and make sure. Okay, let me see. Sphere and sphere? Yep, all right. Now, I need to go on a hunt for a cube. All right, I'm going to search around. I'm going to go into my living room now for something that's shaped like a cube. I think I might have just found the best thing, but I don't think I'm going to be able to take the object back into the dining room to check. I think I'm going to have to take my cube in to take a look and see. All right, I'm going to take a look at a piece of furniture. And look at the stool that goes with our chair. Does that look like a cube? It looks like a giant cube to me. All right, so I found my two things in my house. One that's shaped like a sphere and one that's shaped like a cube. So your job right now is to go, pause, and go search through your house and find something that is shaped like a sphere and something that is shaped like a cube, and come right back to me. All right, did you find your two things? All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to work in our math book. So you're going to open up to page 693. I'm not very good with this camera yet. 693. And we're taking a look on this page. All right, so as always, I write my name at the top of the page, right? Okay, I'm gonna get my name written. All right, so I found my sphere. Remember what I said my sphere was? My sphere was my orange, right? So I'm gonna take my orange crayon and I'm gonna draw my orange because that was my sphere. I would like you, with your crayons, to draw the sphere you found. I also found my cube, but I can't carry it in here because it's a big piece of furniture. So I'm going to draw that footstool from our living room that I said was shaped like a cube. Okay? All right, so you finish drawing the two things that you found in your house, and then let's go ahead and turn the page. Okay? And if you need to pause, go ahead and pause. All right. Okay, now remember, I'm using a marker so you can see. I'd like you to use your pencils just like we always did at school. All right, let's put our finger on number 1 in the blue circle. All right, that is in the yellow words right there, it says sphere, right? That's a sphere. Okay, which of these objects is shaped like a sphere? Right, the golf ball. Very good. All right, number 2 in the blue square. That is a cube, right? All right, let's take a look at their two objects from their house. Which one is shaped like a cube? Very good. The dice is. All right, let's look at number 3 in the blue circle, okay? This first object, what is it? It's not a circle, right? It's a sphere. Very good, okay? Now let's look at the objects in this row. Can you tell me which one is a matching shape to that sphere? Well, let's look. The graham cracker box. Now, that looks like a cube, right? How about the party blower? Looks like a cone, right? How about the tomato? Let's see. Yep, I think the tomato is a good choice. All right. What's this shape? That solid? Not a square, right? Its face is a square, but it's called a cube. Very good. Let's look at the objects here. Well, we know this is a sphere, right? How about this box? Is that shaped like a cube? Yep, sure is. And this last one? That looks like this, which is a cylinder, which we're going to talk about tomorrow. Very good. All right. Let's go ahead. And I would like you now to pause me. And I would like you to do this page on your own. And then when you are done, come back to check your work to mine. Okay? All right. Okay, so your job on this page was to look at the first shape in the row, compare it to the objects in the row, and circle the matching shape. Let's take a look. We have a sphere, right? Let's look at our shapes. Did you circle the matching shape? Good job. Okay, we had a cube. Did you find the matching shape, the matching solid? Good job. We had a sphere. Did you find it? It was a little tricky. It was a little tricky. Look at that football. Not really round, right? More of an oval shape. The globe on top, very good. And how about this last one? That is a cube, very good. And did you find the matching cube? Very good, right there. All right, excellent job, my friend. You know what, friends? I'm looking, and some of you may have said this was a cube. It's more shaped like a cylinder, and I think they were pretty tricky about that. If you happen to have circled the cube, if you happen to have circled this as a cube, look at it very closely. A cube is more where the sides are equal and the squares are equal. This is more of a rectangular shape, okay? So just be careful. Usually when we're talking about a cube, we're talking about the perfect like box shape, okay? All right. Let's go ahead and turn to the last page. We're gonna go out of space here. All right, let's take a look at our planet. What shape or what solid is that planet? It is a sphere, right? Okay, let's take a look at these shapes. And we're gonna draw a line from the shapes that match that planet. We're gonna draw a line from the shape to that planet if it matches. So let's take a look at this first one. Okay, this shape. Is that shaped like our planet? Yep, sure is. So we're gonna draw a line, okay? Let's take a look at this shape. Shaped like our planet? Sure is. Okay, how about this planet? Or this, not even really a planet, this shape. Yep, good. And how about this shape? Is it shaped like our planet? It sure is, very good. Okay, now listen. Your job, and you're gonna do this part on your own, look at the rocket ship. Your job is to find the part of the rocket that is shaped like a cube. Then you're going to find the shapes on the page that are a cube, like that part of the rocket, and draw a line to it. I'm going to pause while you go and do that, and then you can come back and check yours. Okay, your job was to find the part of the rocket that was shaped like a cube. Okay, is this shaped like a cube? No, this is the cone, right? How about this part of the rocket ship? Is that shaped like a cube? Sure is. Okay, so did you find the shapes on the page that match that cube in the rocket ship and draw a line from it? All right, great job. All right, my friends. Today we worked on the sphere and the cube. And the important parts to remember is the sphere has no face to it because it is round. It has no sides, no flat sides, no corners to it. So that'll be really important later this week when we talk about what our solids can do. Our cube, on the other hand, has flat sides, right? It has flat sides, it has corners, and it's all equal. And if I look at the face of the cube, it is a square. And that flat side will be important and let this cube do some pretty cool things later this week. That's important, okay? All right, so great job on spheres and cubes today.